Binge-watching. The incessant stopper of sleep until at least 2 a.m. and also the reason why Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Go each currently value billions of dollars on the market. Since the new releases of shows like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, and other thrillers, Netflix has grossed about 57.4 million subscribers, and their stock has risen to incredible increments. And because of shows like True Detective and Game of Thrones, HBO Go has made a whopping $1.8 billion in the past year. It's these shows, movies, short films, and documentaries published and issued in bulk that have made their claim to fame through the coined term binge-watching. Many of us have fallen victim to it, and many of us have fallen in love with it. But to know how we are affected by binge-watching, we must weigh the positives and the negatives. Now, it's obvious that the effects of binge-watching in some ways can't be great, besides making your eyes all crusty. After a heavy usage of online entertainment, your eyes may actually develop signs of CVS, or computer vision syndrome. And straining your eyes to focus closely onto your laptop or television can also develop into serious vision disability, as it can be hard to focus on the bright lights of your computer, television, or tablet for long periods of time. Binge-watching may also be the cause of presbyopia, or the condition in which the lens of your eye becomes less flexible with age, making it more difficult for your eyes to focus. But this style of watching has still remained and even gained popularity. Recently, as Liam Bullock, a medium strategy consultant at Reddit, says, 2 to 3 years ago, the average user was watching almost 60 minutes of Netflix a day. Today, it is nearly 2 hours. So it seems the company's strategies of issuing seasons in bulk really works. This statistic leads us to think about how much time we actually spend binge-watching, and what kind of time are we wasting? Well, if you were to dedicate all of your time to finishing the first 3 seasons of Orange is the New Black, for instance, it would take you roughly 40 hours to accomplish your goal. With 40 hours, you could do so many things. You could learn how to skateboard, you could learn a programming language, you could read a book, you could read several books. You could learn how to cook, you could take a 2-day vacation, you could skim through every scientific article Stephen Hawking has put out and pretend at the very least you know something about a black hole. That's a lot, but maybe we're jumping on this a little too soon. Yes, we've all heard those common statements like too much television will rot your brain and that watching television kills brain cells, etc., etc., and it's obvious that these statements contain some common sense. Television is an obvious distraction, right? But does it really rot your brain? Well, to answer in short, television does many things, some really important, like providing a pathway for people to learn a language or skill or relay important news. It may even be a teacher of moral lessons through captivating and relatable plots. Those are the kinds of things that fill your brain with knowledge and allow you to be more creative and understanding. However, television provides a controversial look at entertainment as well. It may display negative body image, provide false information, enforce social stigma, and even in some cases contribute to ADD. But this doesn't mean that television kills brain cells. There's been no evidence to prove that. Things that really kill your brain cells include losing sleep, smoking, heavy use of narcotics, stress, and even dehydration. When watching TV or entertainment media, your brain can actually reap some positive benefits. It was discovered that when watching thrillers and episodes of suspense, your brain is stimulated, which in turn keeps your brain healthy. It was quoted by Dr. Amanda Eilson, a neuroscientist at Durham University, "The more you tax your brain, the sharper it becomes." Research like this reveals your brain may get involved in watching television much more than you think. Your inferior temporal lobe reacts to objects on the screen and identifies them, while the parietal lobe distinguishes objects from the background. Your brain can even use systems like the fusiform face area, which helps you to recognize your favorite characters like Piper and Alex and the lovely President Underwood. While doing this, the left side of your brain also helps to understand the script and the plot, while the right side makes note of tone and emotion held in the character's voice. This is all while the hippocampus stores information it believes may be important later on, helping you recognize old characters from past seasons or episodes. And when the hippocampus is stimulated by the good old times of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman, its close proximity to the limbic reward system makes your brain release serotonin and dopamine, increasing your excitement and maybe addiction to television.